the fact that the Indian Prime Minister has had actually to announce that his government are going to repatriate 18,000 illegal Indians from America is a result. That is an enormous achievement from just one simple statement from Donald Trump. I'm going to impose massive tariffs on you, India. And what have India done? They've scurried around and come out with the most, well, actually, I have to say, diplomatically, outrageously, almost unprecedented announcement from an international leader. We're going to repatriate loads of our illegals from somebody else's country. I can't think whenever that's ever happened before. So this is what Donald Trump does. And it also, that's one side of it. As I say, it's very evidential of the impact that somebody like Donald Trump has. A non-politician, a businessman who is used to getting results, getting things done. That's his big selling point, his USP, is I get things done. Lo and behold, he's getting things done. He's actually getting India to do his dirty work for him just through a simple mechanism of a threat of tariffs, etc., etc. So that's evidence of one thing. Now, what it also implies, and I think this is more relevant really to what we talk about on a regular basis, is it's very evidential of the dynamics between India and the US. And I read there was an editorial in one of the main Indian newspapers. I read, I think it was the Indian Express, and they took a very considered opinion, but they realised that actually Donald Trump has swept in with this enormous positive energy to get things done. And I think even the Indian Godi media realised, okay, I think we're going to have to toe the line a bit here if we are going to not just maintain a relationship with the United States and therefore the Western world, but we're actually going to have to probably think very carefully about what we do going forward. And I think this is a very, very important statement, public statement from India, because it is evidential and proves that India actually is the weaker party in these dynamics. I think Donald Trump, as he comes to the negotiating table with India, we've often talked about the trade deficit between India and the United States. There's a total trade of $180 odd billion, but there's a huge trade deficit that actually that the US is not benefiting from. The US has everything to gain, India has everything to lose. And on speculating that, it was apparent to me that India was the weaker party in that negotiation. This proves, I think, that India realises it is in the weaker position with the United States when it comes to the negotiating table. And so it's taken a preemptive step by saying, OK, this is obviously very important to Donald Trump. Let's toe the line. Let's actually take a positive, proactive step to align with Donald Trump's vision. And let's recall or at least some of these. OK, it's a small percentage of the 750,000, but at least it's a very visible step